What's up guys, it's Lee here from Bleeptop Productions, and today I'm bringing you something very special. This is some new, beautiful content of a game that I've been playing for a very long time off the channel, which is called Prison Architect. As you can see, this is going to be my prison. As you can see, it's quite a big thing. Let's actually, if we zoom out, you can see I'm playing on a medium map, and it's quite intense. So, how this is going to work is, this is the main yard. It's going to be nice. Obviously, you only start with this much money. So, obviously, I don't have a lot of money. So, this won't look like this right away. But, this is Wing A. This is where we're going to keep most of our prisoners, which will be really nice. And hopefully, everyone will understand what Wing A is all about. Over here is going to be the staff quarters. So, such as the warden and the security officers and all that jazz, because that would be really, really nice. Because I think it's decent to have staff in a prison, because if you don't have staff, your prison doesn't run. Here we go. This is going to be called Wing C. Now, this is going to be for people such as maximum security risks. Yes, this is. I've never really done a prison with guys who are on death row and all that jazz, so this is going to be a new experience for me as well as you, hopefully. So hopefully that will go down a treat. And this over here is going to be Wing B. Now, Wing B is obviously going to be very close to, shall we say, the other wing, but what we originally planned is that this wing and this wing will congregate around here and eat in the certain areas around here. And, you know, the maximum security geezers are going to be away from everyone else because, yeah, they're dangerous individuals and we don't want them to be messing around. So, as you can see, we've planned quite a bit and there's quite a lot of pathways, to be quite frank, but everything is not going to look like this right away. So, what we need to do is, if we look at foundations, here we go, it brings it up a little bit better. And as you can see, our expansion is going to be quite big, but for now, we're only going to be doing said background. So we're going to go to here, which is about 5,000. And then from here, we are going to here, which is going to cost quite a lot of money. So hopefully we'll be fine. So that goes to there, I believe. And okay, it requires an entrance. Okay, thank you for letting us know. But we're going to do that one as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to start them, because obviously this is going to be quite interesting. So hopefully we're at minus 900 already. Haha. This is going to be fun. So hopefully we will be okay with that building. Oh boy. Because this is originally going to be showers. These are all the prison cells. And then this here is going to, I believe the canteen just for this area. So it's going to be quite a small canteen, but it should be okay. And then over here is mainly where the offices will be. So as you can see, we're going to expand as much as possible because hopefully we'll be okay. So, the first things first, while we're looking at all this, we want to look at the grants. And the grants here is a basic detention centre, which we want. So we're going to run with that grant to begin with. So we need a holding cell, which is going to be this building over here somewhere. A shower, which will be that building. A yard, which is about here, but it will only go up to about here at the moment because, yeah, our yard is going to be very small. We want to expand it. Build a kitchen and canteen, which is going to be here. Hire at least 2 guards and 2 cooks. Okay, but as you can see, they're hard at work on day one. And, oh, look, we got some money, which is really, really nice. About 19,000, so that should be fun. Hopefully we don't lose all that money, because that would be really unfortunate if we do. So, what we need to do is just wait, basically, until this foundation is done. Because, as you can see, we need to do a bit of an outer gate as well, which would be quite interesting to begin with. But we'll get to that as soon as we've built the interior of our prison, because, well, let's just say, as you can see, this is the outer walk of the perimeter. This is just basically a pathway of stuff. And then we're going to have a kind of, should we say, a fence around with dog patrols and all that jazz. So hopefully we should be okay. So as you can see, it needs an entrance. So our entrance is actually here. So what we need to do is doors, which is under objects, and we want to have not a large jail door, but we could just have a normal door, shall we say. So let's just rotate it round. There's a normal jail door, because we're not a big prison yet, and this one big pathway is going to lead all the way to wherever we need to go. So as you can see, this is just going to be waiting to fill up, and it'll almost be ready to go. There we go, there's one part done, and there it is. Here is our prison. Yeah, holy cow, this thing's massive. So we're going to pause it now. Now we've got 1700. Now this is quite interesting. So now we're going to start building some walls. So we're going to build some brick walls over what we need. So we need a wall to about here, please. Wall to about here. Wall to there. Little one there. And there. Okay. And then what we need is another wall here. And I believe we can just go all the way around, so we can build these walls to begin with. Yes, I believe there will be 2 solitary confinement walls. This actually is going to be an entrance, so that should not be there. And we're just going to build our jail cells to begin with. So this is the joy of Prison Architect, is always the create your own and take your time, basically, of creating your own prison. So this is why I love this game, just because it's all about your architecture skills and designing stuff, which is always fun, which I love to do. So here we go, we'll just finish off these last couple of cells up here. Hopefully this does not bankrupt us. This will be hilarious if it does. Uh-oh, there we go. There we go, that's what I wanted. To there and there. So almost there. Guys, if you're liking the series so far, please leave a like. A like is much appreciated. Tell me if you've played Prison Architect, and tell me what your feelings are about this game. I like this game a lot, actually. I'm not going to lie. It is a ton of fun. So as you can see, we just need to build another wall here. If we build all the walls to begin with, we should be fine. And then we can just basically figure out what we want to do after we've done all this. So as you can see, we've got a lot of meeting offices down here, so when we need a psychology and all that stuff. So hopefully when people die or have problems, we can have them down here, should we say, and away from other people, so such as those boys in solitary confinement eventually. So here we go. As you can see, we're now going to be building. Fan-dabby dozy. So what we need is actually demolish wall. We don't want that wall there, actually. There we go. And then we'll go to planning, to be quite frank. And the planning will be its walls, isn't it? So we need to just take away that little bit there. There we go. Oh, pathway. There we go. That's a lot better. So, as you can see, while they're sorting out the foundation and building our walls, it's going to look alright. It's 5,000 at the moment, so obviously this is going to be a long process building this prison. So hopefully we'll be okay. So we're at day 1 still. They've done pretty well for day 1, to be quite frank, guys. I'm not going to lie. Right, so as you can see, who's that? There's a workman. Why are they walking all the way over here? Oh, exports. Haha. So, there's one exports thing. We can sell this log, actually. Sell object. Every little helps. Sell object. There is an export room right here, guys. Why don't you use it? Crazy people. We'll sell that object as well. So I believe we're almost there with the majority of our rooms. So this is going to be a problem, guys, because I just saw we haven't no entrance to this. This can be bad. So what we need to do is we need to clear demolition a wall, which will be showing here, so people can get out. That will be really, really good. And then hopefully someone will effectively because this is storage, right? So storage is all the way around there. So they're doing the offices, which is great. And the first cell is the cells are almost done, which is really, really nice. So this is actually pretty good. I'm really, really happy with this. This took about like an hour to plan like what I want it to eventually look like. So hopefully it will turn out okay. We've got a few more walls to go, and then that should be it. They're all looking to try and escape. Exports is right there, guys. They're trying to get stuff to exports. I have no idea. You know what? Let's just we'll demolish. No, it should be fine. Why are they being silly? Okay, so everything's done. Right. So as you can see, we need electricity. This is where it gets a little bit expensive, but I designed something, which would be this room here, to house all the electricity for this place. So utilities, what we need is one power station, which is going to go here, and then we have a water pump, which is 5,000, which we can't afford at the moment. So hopefully when they build this, it should be fine. Come on. Oh yeah, it's the middle of it's AM, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what it will look like. So is this guy coming to do his job? This is the joy. Here we go. Is he building it? Here we go. There we go. Okay, so we have a power station. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. 5, 6. There we go. We'll build some capacitors because that's really key. So from here then, we're gonna go into building. This is where it gets really, really interesting, lads. So here we go. Look, as you can see, the capacitors are coming in, which will give enough power to this wing, and hopefully eventually it will be B-wing over here. But let's see how we are doing anyway. Money-wise, we're at 2,000 now, so that's good. So what we need to do is we need to just run a huge electrical cable all the way to here, and then one all the way down here, because electricity is quite key. And then what we need to do is we'll just do a quick wrap around here to there, and then we'll actually do one all the way to here, and then do one all the way in the middle here. So this should cover us. So here we go. Let's see how they do with our utilities. So this should provide electricity. So you build it all in stages. Look, we're down by 1,299 now. That's not that great, but hopefully we will be okay. So we've got enough entrances to sort all this problem out, which I'm really happy about, which should be fine. So hopefully we won't spend more money eventually, which will be nice, hopefully. So day 2, we're in debt, but you know, when you're building a prison and you're me, I'm guessing it's going to be a bit of, shall we say, interesting. So let's actually look at the utilities to see how this is coming along. Oh, as you can see, it's looking pretty nice. So over here is going to be an open area, guys, with the generator, and the water power is going to be there as well, to give you guys a heads up. So basically my whole idea was to have those things there, and then down here there's probably going to be another power generator to generate this, and this one is going to cover this and this, and if we need anything else over here, this one can cover that as well. So as you can see, I've planned a little bit about this, and obviously this is a really, really big expansion, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this goes well. So as you can see, they're putting in the electrical cables, which is really good, which is what we want more than anything, which is fantastic. Each of these episodes, guys, I'm going to keep to roughly about 30 minutes because, hey, why not? Because I think if it goes on for an hour, a lot of people will probably not want to play it, so, or watch it even. So we're going to keep them nice and short and sweet, which is what we really want to do. And as you can see, this is really coming to life, shall we say. As soon as we get these cables in, we should have light in our prison, which will be great, and then we can start building other places. But as soon as we have light, we can then, how shall we say, properly designate rooms so you can see my original plan for what this prison was going to look like, which is really good. Now we have a, shall we say, walls up and power and electricity. So it should be fan-dabby dozy. So as you can see, this is a very fun and tedious game when you just wait to build stuff. But then when prisoners come in, everything starts going really well, guys. So as you can see, we've got a little bit of power there, which is nice. We're almost connecting everything. There's just a little bit more to go. There should be some more connectors eventually. There's just the odd bits. There we go. Here we go. And it's generated power for this place. So that's really good. We've only got a few more cables to go, which is nice. And then, there we go. Boom. There we go. Well done, workman. Now I'm going to pause it. So, we get off utilities. As you can see, this is our prison so far. It's looking really nice. I'm really happy with it. So now what we need to do is designate rooms. So the first things first is our holding cell. Our holding cell is going to be the first thing that people will see, which will be in there, because I think that will be great. Next is going to be our cells. As you can see, cells here are very simple. They're there, and it's just basically, let's do all that. That works, and then all the way across. There we go. There's multiple cells, and that works. Right, solitary, which is for the naughty ones, shall we say. We're going to have one here and one here. These are for the guys who are being douchebags. As you can see, the showers are going to be all the way up here, so the water does not have a long way to travel, which will help cut out costs. Right, offices down here. We have multiple, so we have office here, office here, office here. Eventually, a visitation was going to be, I believe this room was at the canteen. I believe that's the canteen, so visitation is here. So yeah, I realise what I need to do. So what we need to do first is add a brick wall here. Come on, brick wall. Oh, I've got no money. So demolition wall to go here as well, because that is what's going to happen. Right, rooms, that's what I was going to do. Offices, deliveries, garbage, kitchen. So the kitchen's going to be here. And the canteen is going to be here, which is going to be fantastic. Okay, now we have library, a staff room. The staff room, which was going to be the staff room? I believe the staff room was the bigger room, which was going to be here. Just out the way. It's 4x4, that's what we need. We were going to have... Actually, we were going to have the staff room here. That was the idea. So that goes. What's this? Patrol. Your prisoners will arrive for patrol after 50 or 75 of their terms. Their fates will be decided in this room with the warden and the chief. There we go. Parole. That was what we needed. So the parole room will be here as well. The chapel. Now I don't believe I've built a chapel. My chapel is actually going to be an outdoor chapel, which is going to be kind of cool, hopefully. Execution room's already in the other place. The cells are all done. So at the moment, guys, you can see where everything needs to go. So like, obviously my infirmary is going to be in here, and also my security. So these offices might actually change over time, but just to give you guys a heads up what they are for now, let's just label them offices so we can see, right, this is what they're going to be later on in the lifetime. So we have everything sorted, so now it's just a matter of time of waiting now, because as you can see, we're out of money. So what we need to do next is we need to build a fence here, and there's our yard, and then after that we can then build a bit of a bigger fence around, so we can have a little bit of a display for our prisoners, because at the moment they're kind of just, well, how shall I say, nowhere to be found. That's the best way of describing it. So, what we need to do is wait. This is it. This is the key of waiting, basically, which is always really fun. So we'll just, well, actually, you know what we can do? If we take more grants, They'll give us money up front, right? Advance payment of 5,000. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we need to build 2 offices, higher reward, and that's one thing we're going to do. So we have 2 in progress. So now we have 3,000. So now we can do some stuff, guys. Okay. So what we need to do is build a holding cell, which is here. So what we need, we're going to pause it, is we need a couple of benches. I believe so. Yes, we need a bench. So if we take 2 benches and then rotate 1 to 1 there, and then 1 to here, and then we're going to have a toilet. So we're going to rotate that so they can poo and do all their jazz in there, and then it has to be enclosed. So we're going to add a jail door here so they don't escape, and a jail door here. There we go. So there's our first one. Our first lovely thing, should we say, of holding cells. So our holding cell is done. So that should be scratched off as soon as they do that. Okay, so there we go. There's our first one done. Our next one we need to build is a shower. So that's going to be the most expensive because we need to buy a 5,000 thing, so we can't really do that yet. So the next thing we need to build is a yard. So what we need is fencing. So we're going to build a fence to here. Yes, fence to there and there, because eventually this will be a brick wall, so it's going to be enclosed. So, or actually, no, it won't. It'll stay fence, I believe, because we're going to have it as a really cool kind of looking, interesting building. So, right, grass. It's 5 meters per square. So if it's there, that's 1,000 on grass. Ugh. No way. Not at the moment. They're just going to have to live with dirt. So we're going to build a kitchen. This is also the next thing. So what we need is going to be materials. We need to build a brick wall after this. And the brick wall is going to come across here. And there's the exit. Then objects. What we need in the kitchen is a cooker. So we're going to expand the list. So we need a fridge, which will come back here. We'll put a bin over here. We'll put 2 bins actually, because they're dirty little things. Rotate for a sink to be here. And then we need a cooker. And the cooker will be here. So we're going to rotate it and we're going to put the cooker there. Okay, now we need is benches and tables, I believe, for the things. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, so there's our table. So now it's just benches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just need, shall we say, a serving table, which will be rotated. And there. As you can see, look how beautiful our kitchen looks. It's very nice. It's very dirty at the moment because obviously it's going to be very, very dirty. So as soon as that's done, there's our yard. So, oh, wait a minute. I know what we need to do to make sure we have our yard done, which is boom. And then our yard needs to actually be turned down a notch. So we've actually got an enclosed yard. Look. There we go, see? And there's our yard. There we go. So that's why it wasn't working originally. So now we need to hire at least 2 guards and 2 cooks. So we have 500 cash. It's probably not going to work out for us. Build 2 offices. A lot of things at the moment rely on cash. So it's hilarious seeing us struggle, shall we say, for the first little part of this. So before we do anything, I'm going to take a drink. It's day 3 and we haven't got any prisoners yet. So hopefully my goal is in a week. So by day 7 or before that, we will have people in our prisons. So what we need to do is we need to build several offices. So let's build several offices. So all we need to do is objects, staff doors. Let's build these 2 first. And we need a chair, which we will rotate around, which is really nice. And then we have a filing cabinet, which will be here, here. And we need a staffed office desk, which will be here. And that needs to go like that. There we go, that's right. Oh, I hit the spacebar by accident, so hopefully this will, after we've done that, that's 2 offices done. As you can see. So there's another office. It's a room. Oh, it's the wrong room. So here we go. I know what we should do. Rooms. This should become an office. Or parole should be here. Should we say? And then an office. Where are you? There you are. The joys of having so many tabs. Office goes here. There we go. So we've got 2 offices. We just need to hire at least 2 guards and 2 cooks, and then hire a warden, unlock financial through bureaucracy, and hire an accountant. So as you can see, we're slowly getting there, guys. And our cash flow is getting a little bit better. So I can understand why our workers are kind of just like, what the heck is going on? We've built all this and now we're waiting. Because it is taking a long time, should we say. But we need to at least demolish this wall. And then I'm looking at what we should put there. Because I know I'm having 2 metal detectors here. So that's 1,000. So everything else should be okay-ish. So what we can start doing is looking at, right, we have this, this and this. The offices are down here with parole, and that will probably be a med bay and some other bits and bobs and staff rooms there and stuff. So is there any other grants we can get right off the bat? Everything's locked, so you can only have 2 or more grants. Okay, that's fine. So here we go. Right, we just got to wait, guys. The joy of waiting. And then as soon as we can build a shower. Okay, we need to start building a shower. This is where it gets a bit interesting. Because shower heads are 20 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rotate around. 7, 8. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Rotate again. 15, 16, 17. So it's quite a big shower for how many prisoners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there has to be enough shower heads for 20 prisoners. So at the moment we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 at the moment. That's not good enough. 17. And you know what? We can make our showers look pretty cool. Okay, so I'm looking at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's build a little bit of an encasing in the middle. And then after we've built that, we can then add some extra showers. Because hopefully after that we can then have more money. Fingers crossed. As soon as it comes in. There we go. So we've got all that. So now we can add utilities. Not utilities, sorry. Objects with shower heads. Which will be 1, 2, 3 for now. And then we'll rotate it. And then 1, 2, and then we'll just wait for another one, and then our showers will be done, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm just having a look at this. Showers are done, wicked, so we need to at least hire 2 guards. So when our money comes in, fingers crossed, we should have enough. So we're going to rotate this round for 1 more shower head. There we go. That should be enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 22. I think there's enough. There's more than 20 shower heads there, so the guys should be fine. So there's our first thing, our priority taken care of. Our showers are good. So now, if this money comes in, we can hire 2 guards. How much is hiring staff? Guards are 500. Cooks 500. Actually, you know what? Can we take a loan from the bank? Okay, current loan. Can we take a bank loan? Oh, we need an accountant to take loans from the bank. Each day based on your current expenses and income. Okay, so money in 2,000 a day, money out 1,000 whatever. Okay, cool. So hopefully we'll get enough so we can get, shall we say, a yeah, we'll get a hopefully we can hire staff, which will be fantastic. But guys, I'm looking at the time and I believe that is going to be the first episode in the books, guys. So I want to thank you all for watching, and here is the outro. So that is it, guys. That is an episode of Prison Architect Let's Play Prison Architect in the books. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like. A like is much appreciated. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of this series and my ambitions as becoming an architect of a prison and holding people's lives in my hands. Please let me know in the comments below. On the screen right now is a thumbnail to take you to the playlist of this whole series. Also, there is a thumbnail there to take you to the next episode. If it is live, you can click on it right away, but if it isn't live right now, you can't get to it, so enough said. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description as well as on the screen. And also, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to check out any more of the content that we do, which is all video, board and miniature game related content on this channel, click that thumbnail channel link there on the screen as well. But until next time, guys, take care, have a good one, and we'll see you for some more Prison Architect.